What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel here, recording live from the mothership. We got another episode of the Southampton career mode, and today I ain't even gonna tell you it's Christmas. It's Christmas. I mean, hopefully I get this up before I go run out, and then I don't have to post it on Boxing Day, and I might hear scream this Christmas, and it's not Christmas, it's Boxing Day. But it's Christmas. I'm recording on Christmas. We're gonna show you on Christmas. Hope everybody is having a happy holiday, man. Just gonna get a little something in your sub buses, like bow, drop it in there, like bloop. You know, you ain't even gonna notice. It's so discreet. I'm gonna drop it in there, like bloop. How's everybody doing, man? I hope you're having that big meal while you enjoying your Christmas. We got some serious business to attend to, though. We have a Champions League. What is this? Quarterfinal? We have a quarterfinal on our hands right now. Let me go on and improve DC equality so I can commentate at the highest level possible. But yeah, we got a Champions League quarterfinal. We got to take care of business. We're playing against Real Madrid, the team we played in the group stages, who we just couldn't kind of handle. We couldn't. I ain't gonna lie. They were close matches. They were close matches. By the end of the day, Real Madrid got the better of them, and we were able to qualify with them despite that. But in the knockout stages, it don't go down like that. If you lose, you're out. So here we start off against them at home. We got the St. Mary's fixture coming up, and they got a strong squad. I mean, you just look at their bench right there, and their bench is already madness. Look at the midfield three: Modric, Savic, and Casemiro. It's crazy. You're right. I mean, Bale on this game. Bale is a problem. So I mean, he caused us problems in the group stages. We get off to a good start. Here's the ball stripped over the top to Valverde, who gets the start and scores against his old club. I was just talking about how hard Real Madrid was. Who? We got the Christmas spirit up in here. We got a Christmas spirit. Let me get my Santa Claus hat and pop that black bloom right on my head. Now we're commentating with more Christmas spirit, which is going to lead to more excellence. I mean, we got a little bit fortunate right there. The ball was nagged off of Gamertag and just fell right on place for Romeo, and Valverde didn't stop his run for a second, and the finish was right there. Looked like that a little bit for a second that Courtois got a little bit of a hand onto it, but I mean, it doesn't matter at the end of the day because the ball's in the back of the net. That's all that really matters. Continuing to come forward now again as we're on the attack once more. Real Madrid maybe a little bit shell-shocked. Another former Madrid player coming down the right-hand side. Jose Rodriguez on a plate for Gamertag. And I can't tell if I tried to time finish right there, but it might have been what went wrong. But again, look at the high pressing from Southampton. Real Madrid really can't get out of the area. Lamina in there nice and quick. Jose Rodriguez with a beautiful back heel. Lovely one-touch pass. Valverde shuffles it back before Ben Chilwell hits the post. Falls to Buffon, and he turns it in for a 2-0 lead. 33 minutes into the game. I promise you, I'm coming with them Christmas presents for you guys. We getting them Christmas presents. My chest kind of hurt because I was pounding my chest. Never mind. No, look at right there though. Courtois really should have saved that rebound. If I'm like, I mean, that's what keepers train for all day, every day. He's up, and he just didn't have the explosivity. It's supposed to Trivitrance. He didn't have it to get back up and get in the way of that shot. It wasn't there. Real Madrid finally coming forward with their first chance though, but it's a little bit speculative. I mean, if that's what they got to do to create a chance, by all means. And you see up in the top left, kind of shows how this match is going right there, because Lamina at this point still having 100% pass completion to Modric 75%. So we were controlling the game, but it was Gareth Bale. No, it wasn't Gareth Bale. It was Sergio Aguero who got his head onto a cross right there and pulled us back. The possible worst time to concede in a fixture like in a fixture like this, man. Right before halftime, we just had to see it out, and the defending, the marking is absolutely abysmal. It's abysmal. Like, is anybody gonna take any kind of responsibility, responsibility for their marking? Because Aguero was just wide open. He literally just walked away from his marker. So now we have to deal with having our lead pulled back. Romeo goes in for a strong challenge, but eventually that is not enough. And Sergej Milinkovic-Savic fired it in. He absolutely rasped it into that bottom corner. And I was mad. I'm not gonna lie, I was mad because we tackled them and then nobody else on the team reacted I was trying to switch players and shit. It was switching to the wrong players. We had Hermoso running away from the ball. Lamina. Oh, no, it wasn't Lamina. It was Hoot. Both our centre backs basically running away from the ball. We had all the time in the world to go and clear that ball after Romeo did his job and interrupted Milinkovic-Savic. But it wasn't enough. And now all of a sudden we're level and we're looking like, look, so close. Areola having to make these crazy saves. We were just dominating the game. We were just in control. And now all of a sudden, we're hanging on for dear life. Real Madrid have 2 away goals. It's looking tough out here in these streets. And now it's looking mad. 63 minutes in before we can actually build anything else together. As now we're coming off of the counter-attack. We were dominating possession before. Now it's counter-attack all the way around. Jesse Rodriguez slides in a beautiful ball into Southampton. And it just seems like things are going against the run of play right now because Real Madrid scored a couple against the run of play to pull it back. And now against the run of play with Real Madrid out on top, we open up. I was going to say open the score. It's 2-2. What match? Who am I watching? Not opens up, but he gives us, he restores our lead. Sofian Boufal has just been on fire this season, man. I can't say enough. He's a beast. I can't believe it. He's actually our highest rated winger other than Lucas Vazquez now at this point as well. So he's just stepping up in all aspects. See, he's winning the ball back right there. Eventually it falls. It's just bouncing all over the place before falling to Bale. Brilliant save from Areola. It's all over the place before he dives on it. And that right there helped us leave St. Mary's with a win. And that's all we can ask for. I mean, we conceded 2 goals. But at home in the knockout stage of the Champions League, all you gotta ask for is a win, man. Even if you do concede a couple away goals, you get that win, and it's a W. It's a W. It can't be anything other than a W. You pick up a win at home. Then you gotta go away and get the job done. Whatever that job is, you gotta go and get it done. At the same time, having said that, Real Madrid will be relatively happy too, having two away goals. But we did come into this game against Everton, and I tell you earlier, there wasn't much going on in this one. A few changes made, obviously, for the midweek fixture. And Padu and Target came in to start on the left side of defense. And then it's the midfield and front, the striker is obviously not that different to what you would expect. Bertrand Traore leading the line, Redmond, Vasquez, the usual. Matt Target though, trying to create a little something. He gets the ball. He's gonna play it across to Lucas Vasquez. And his effort trying to bend it and find that far post wasn't exactly accurate, if that's the word. That's the word we're going to go with. Relatively close, but Vasquez seeming to have a few problems. Hasn't scored in a few games. Hopefully that will change sometime soon. But Everton came forward again 30 minutes into the game, constructing their first attack. Out wide left. We didn't get to that pass right there, and we were made to pay from a beautiful header from Cheng Toussaint. Really, Vasquez, I guess, should have done everything he could to avoid that cross coming into the box, because you see the way they went out wide, they didn't really. We was in control of the situation, you know. And right there, Vasquez should have probably just threw his foot in the way. But again, brilliant header from Cheng Toussaint, and that was actually it for this game. Like, it was a real short match. That was it. That was like when you see me put a match in a video, and it's like that, like 2 highlights, you know damn well that nothing happened. Nothing. That's it. Because usually I would try and milk whatever I can out of the match to show it, even if it's a bad shot way off target. There was nothing. That was probably the only 2 shots in the whole game. So like we lost. We dropped 3 points to Everton, which is gonna hurt us in the title race. I mean, because the title race, it's been fluctuating, man. It's been going up and down. We've been opening a gap, then there's no gap. Then Spurs are closing it, and then we open it back. So we need to really. I mean, we've been on some great form in the league recently, so that loss might not hurt us too much. But again, we need to see out the rest of this season, make sure we get our dreams of winning the Premier League. But again, you look at this Real Madrid side, and it's pretty much. I didn't get to look at the defense right there, but midfield and attack was the same lineup. Again, like I said, they probably be confident with what happened at St. Mary's, man. They come away from home. Like I said, all we can ask for is a win at home. All they could ask for away from home. Well, I mean, they could ask for a win away from home too. But, I mean, you get a couple of away goals. You're only down by 1. Especially for a club like Real Madrid. You bring the opposition back to the Bernabeu. Now you're looking strong, you know. You're looking good. So this is how we lined up for this one. I mean, you see the substitution bench right there. Bertrand Traore is on it, which, I mean, you might think it's a little bit crazy, but again, I wouldn't put a team out that I don't think could get a job done. And Gamertag, I have full trust in that man up front. A little bit of a dip in scoring form recently, but again, I still trust him. He done brilliant for us in Season 1. He's done well for us in Season 2. He is able to get a job done. If we give him a chance in front of goal, I'm sure he will be able to finish it. Real Madrid came out firing right here. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic seemed to be the catalyst for their good performance in the first game. Looking to be the same again. They give away the ball right here. We give it straight back to them. Kun Aguero right there with Bertrand. I made a huge mistake. Bale was through on goal. And again, Ariola makes a save that we can all be proud of because we needed that one. We couldn't go back. We couldn't go behind this early into the game. Bale probably should have done a little bit better with a finish. Maybe whether it's looking far post or just trying to slow it under the goalkeeper. Should have looked a little bit better. But at the end of the day, he didn't get the job done. We come forward now looking for something. It's Højbjerg playing it into the middle to Gamertag. The ball onto Højbjerg is on again. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg gets us an away goal and puts us 2 up in this aggregate scene right here. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg getting it done. He's had a brilliant season for us, and that moment right there could just cap the whole season up. What I mean, the season ain't far. I mean, the season is far from over right here, but that's just the icing on the cake for this moment in time. A goal at the Bernabeu to really put some distance and some daylight between us and Real Madrid in this fixture. I mean, it doesn't change a huge amount. I mean, it creates a little bit of separation right there. It is an away goal for us, but at the same time, we still have less away goals than Real Madrid. So if it is to come down to away goals, still, I mean, they're still ahead. But a goal, nonetheless, it means now that Real Madrid are going to have to score 2, which, I mean, it's tough for them right there. But Kun Aguero, of all players, last player you would expect to make a touch like that. And the man who we played up front instead of Bertrand Traore has secured a goal for us. And that's the big one right there. That is the big one. Real Madrid really shot himself in the foot right there. Horrible touch from Kun Aguero. Look at the touch. What's in the touch? What's in the boots? That brick wall chest from Sergio Aguero. The ball's flown away from him. It's given to Gamertag on a plate. He swivels and finishes all in one motion and puts us 5-2 up on aggregate. 2-0 up on the night at the Bernabeu. Lost home and away against them in the group stage. It's not happening right now, but we are going to concede a late goal. Milinkovic-Savic again. Is that? No, it's not. That's Casemiro. That's Casemiro. Casemiro puts into the back of the net. But look, 88th minute. There ain't enough time, man. There is not enough time. We did go through and we advanced to the semis alongside Atletico Madrid. Oh, no, sorry. Alongside Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Manchester United winning an all-English tie. Who will we play in the semi-finals? Southampton to be drawn against. This drum roll. Bayern München FC. Bayern München, Manchester United, and Barcelona playing in the other leg. Results of the draw. It's a big. I mean, listen. If we go through and win the Champions League, it's one of the best. It's not only one of the best seasons as a whole, but one of the best Champions League campaigns you ever see. Going from the group we had with Real Madrid, Marseille. We had a tough group. From the group we had, not only that, but then playing Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG, and either Barcelona or Manchester United, and beating all them teams to win it, that would be one of the best Champions League campaigns ever. To this day, to this day, to this day, man. Like what season we're having, and it's all down. I mean, nobody is disappointing. I'm realizing I don't know why the gameplay is playing in slow motion, but I'm gonna take this L right here. You all just gonna have to see it. Editing L's, you know. Merry Christmas. You know, it happens sometimes. Bertrand Traore was there in the game against Aston Villa to open the scoring for us and put us 1-0 up. It only took but 10. It wasn't even 10 minutes. Let's not round up. It took 9 minutes and you get to see it in extreme detail with the slow motion. It was a well-worked goal. And again, we've seen Bertrand Traore pick up that position so many times this season, and no one gonna learn. Just drifting off to the back post. And yes, I said drifting. I didn't say drifting. I said drifting. He drifting off to the back post, wide open, and heads it into that far post right there. And that's what this is why I just left it with the slow motion, because I knew it wouldn't be slow motion forever, because I trust in my editing prowess, you know. But again, Aston Villa this time shooting themselves in the foot. And I remember this match fondly because I was so... Y'all remember the last time we played? No, it wasn't Villa, it was Crystal Palace. Let me just spoiler alert, this is like that match 2.0. Like when we played against Palace the second time last season, and it was just chances left, right, and center. But in this one, it was Aston Villa just shooting themselves in the foot. You see the way they gave the ball away that time, straight to Jose Rodriguez. And, I mean, they were doing it left, right, center. They were an absolute mess going forward, just giving the ball away. They had no type of chemistry with their attacks. It was crazy. You see 19 minutes in now, we're creating another chance. Already 2-0 up. Jose Rodriguez beats his man. He's got Bertrand Traore streaking forward. Bertrand Traore takes a touch and buries it. 20-minute hat trick from Bertrand Traore. 20 minutes played, and he's gone and scored a hat trick. The man... I mean, we rested him against Real Madrid, and he's getting the job done. I mean, we're seeing out this campaign as it goes, and the rotation of the squad is crucial. I mean, we're not rotating just for the sake of it. We're not leaving players out unnecessarily, but when we are, we have the players to come in and get the job done. Gabbiadini and Traore obviously playing up front together in this one, and it's just working. It's just working oh so well. 21 goals in the Premier League now for Bertrand Traore after securing a 20-minute hat trick. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Lucas Vazquez attacking again. 30 minutes, 3 goals. Valerie pulls it across the box to Jose Rodriguez and makes it 4-0 in 32 minutes of play. Aston Villa, y'all going down, fam. Y'all going down. You play like this, I could see why you're touching that relegation zone. Jesus Christ, man. And listen, everything in this game was like, look at how beautiful that goal worked out. Everything was just working in this match, man. We pulled that ball. Jose Rodriguez came across his man. El Mohammadi he just didn't know where Jose was. Former player of mine in my Leicester career mode. Legendary name in this channel, but really not getting the job done as it stands. Gabbiadini now 45 minutes on the clock, almost making it 5. Lucas Vazquez still looking for that goal. Another brilliant shot from Vazquez, and again a similar thing, like very close, but it just looks like it's rising from the second it leaves his foot. We saw a shot like that in the last episode, but Vazquez just can't find the back of the net right now, but still performing to this day. But again, look, Aston Villa shooting himself in the foot, just not like, what is going on? Losing the ball in a tough position. Completely didn't know what was going on. Gabbiadini is played in by Bertrand Traore, and Gabbiadini fires it into the back of the net to get himself on the score sheet. I mean, if there's ever a game you want to go and get yourself on the score sheet, it is this one right now. I mean, if there's ever a time for Sergi Dada to score his first goal for the club, it's now, man. It's now. Step up, get yourself into the box, and you might be able to get yourself on the score sheet, because Aston Villa all over the place. I probably should have went over to high pressing, like constant pressure, because look at them. They don't know what they're doing. They're almost losing the ball right there. A little bit fortunate that they didn't, and they're finally going to come forward and try and construct an attack. As they attack down this right hand side. El Mohammadi, nice attacking fullback, and they get a shot off. But again, it's just pretty much straight at Areola. Nothing really constructed a clear-cut opportunity for them. They had a real good chance right there as our defense kind of fell asleep. And again, another really good save from Alphonse Areola, who's made some good ones in this episode. But Aston Villa, it's like they've almost woken up all of a sudden, like creating chances. Brilliant defensive clearance right there from Hermoso. Had to put that one up in there, and we counter-attack. Van der Meer came off of the bench, plays into Kopushka, also come off the bench. Bertrand Traore into Charlie Austin, again off of the bench. Van der Meer slides it into Lucas Vazquez, who takes the shot, but he was actually called off of side. So really good counter-attack from us, but unfortunately the final ball was a little bit too late. But 85 minutes in, just that little dagger, stab him in the chest. And that was it for the game. Got a 6th goal. absolute hammering at home, kept a clean sheet, which is one of the most important things at this point. Like I said, I'm really going to focus on improving the defense next season. I want a lot more clean sheets, and we're going to try and find a way to do that without making our offense really suffer, because our defense was really good last season, but we didn't score nearly as many goals. This season we've scored more goals in sacrifice of defense. As you see, Aston Villa sitting rock bottom of the Premier League. You can see exactly why. But like I say, we sacrificed defending a little bit to go forward. I don't want to do that. I don't like sacrificing defending. As a coach, I like to be defensive minded first. So next season we're gonna try and sort that shit out. So that's it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Not much of Christmas theme. But, it's an episode on Christmas. I know a lot of you might not be doing much for Christmas this year, like me. I ain't doing too much, but yeah, give you guys something to watch, something to enjoy. I hope you guys like it, man. Go ahead and leave a like. Leave that Christmas like, bruh. Go ahead, subscribe if you haven't. Hope you guys enjoying that, man. Enjoy your Christmas. Be grateful for whatever you get. Enjoy your friends and family. Peace.